Anja, thanks very much for joining us. It would be good to get a sense, particularly when we're looking at, I guess, user-centered design and social impact. What are some of the key things that you're looking at?
Really starting from the user, user-centered design and based on research. So really start from the perspective about how people experience building space and the environment, take into account the research that has been done about it, and from there start designing the building or the surroundings themselves.
I guess when you're looking at a design, what does that mean, particularly if we're looking at some of the healthcare, some of the senior living side? I guess what should investors, developers be looking out in terms of those buildings?
Yeah. Well, variety to start with in this large group that is incorporated. But if you start working and looking from there, it can help you really in efficiency in care programs, but also from preventing loneliness, the care concept, helping the building care for the people living in it.
And I thought it was very interesting, the slide that had the same footprint of area, but just a different type of building. So maybe in terms of those sort of building concepts, what should investors and developers be thinking about?
Start first from this concept and your key values, what you really want to achieve. And if it's something like in the example you explained, it was really about how you could easily access outside space and the importance of accessing outside space. And then you should not think about building a high building, because the higher it gets, the harder it gets for people to get out actually. So this was about a large area in the greenery, pavilion structure, and then really think about the floor plan. So how do you want to live, how do you want to organize this? And from this concept start, how would it look like into a building? And that turned out to be a totally different building than they initially thought about.
Really interesting to see how some of these things are beginning to change. Thanks very much for joining us.